Commissioner David Leland, Commissioner Philip Marquis,
Here.
Commissioner Ray Nazareth,
Here.
Adam Miller,
Here.
Gary Specht.
And Lauren, I'm sorry, Commissioner Leland, did you answer? I didn't hear you.
I was muted. I apologize. I'm here.
Okay, thank you. And Lauren, if we could just let the record reflect, since some changes have happened since the council meeting last week, if we could just let the record reflect, the agenda still shows a vacancy in the chairman position. So Commissioner Perrin is going to lead as acting chair tonight. If the record could also reflect that Adam Miller was moved up to the formal commission, so you are attending tonight not as an alternate, but rather as a commissioner. You can proceed, Madam Chair.
Okay, thank you very much. Can I please have approval of the previous meeting, please? Previous P&Z meeting?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from the previous planning and zoning meeting.
Second. And a second. Okay, thank you. So all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much. Before the meeting starts, I have to read this item here. Start of meeting introduction remarks. Welcome, hello. I'm Vice Chair June Perrin, and I will be presiding over this meeting. As we begin, I'd like to review a few housekeeping items for the commissioners, applicants, and members of the public present tonight remotely. Commissioners will be unmuted and able to speak freely during this meeting. A, please limit background noise to the extent possible. For each agenda item, I will call each commissioner by name to request comments or questions. Please wait until call to avoid speaking over one another. Item C, when speaking, please identify yourself by name so we know who is speaking. D, all votes will be taken by roll call vote. Applicants will be muted by staff until their agenda item is called. Once called, the applicant will be unmuted, take their presentation, and answer any questions of the commission. When your item is complete, voted on, you are free to leave the meeting. Public comment will be solicited during each actionable agreement agenda item. Once I ask for public comment on a specific item, please click raise hand and go to webinar in order to make public comments. The meeting organizer will announce the speaker by stating their name and unmuting their audio to allow up to 3 minutes of public speaking. When called, please state your name and address for the record and proceed with your comments, speaking clearly into your device during your allotted time. Important note, before being individually identified, all members of the public will be muted. Do not use the chat or question function in the GoToWebinar, as these functions will not be monitored during the meeting. As a reminder, this meeting can be viewed live on Comcast Local Channel 18 or streamed on the Village of Royal Palm Beach YouTube channel. Links to that channel are available on the Village of Royal Palm Beach website at www.royalpalmbeach.com. Thank you. The first item on the agenda tonight is item number 1, public hearing to consider the application 20-49 AAR. The applicant is seeking architectural approval for exterior painting of the existing Palm Beach County Fire Station 28, located at 1040 Royal Palm Beach Boulevard.
Lauren, do we have an applicant for this item?
No, not at the moment.
Okay, Bradford can go ahead with this presentation. Before he does, if the applicant does appear, I'll swear them in if they do. Before Bradford begins, I'll ask the commission if there are any ex parte communications with regard to application 20-49 that need to be disclosed.
No.
Done.
No.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, can everybody see my presentation?
Yep.
Yes. The applicant is requesting architectural approval for the exterior painting of an existing Palm Beach County Fire Station, number 28, located located at 1040 Royal Palm Beach Boulevard. The applicant is proposing to paint the body of the building crisp linen SW6378 and the trim jalapeno SW6639. Crisp linen is the top color on the slide. It will be used for the body of the building. And the bottom color, the jalapeno 6639, will be used for the trim. This is an illustration of the existing fire station. And as you can see here, I think that the trim is going to be those areas at the top, and the body is going to be the crisp linen, much like you see here on this slide. Staff is recommending approval, and I'll turn the floor back over to you, Chairwoman. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Bradford. Yeah, so you said the applicant is not present, right?
That's correct.
Are there any comments from the public?
Not at this time.
Thank you. Are there any questions or comments from the commissioners? Okay, since there are no further comments and questions, can I have a motion, please?
I make a motion to approve,
Go ahead, Adam.
49.
Okay.
I think Philip did it. I'll second.
So, thank you very much. All those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
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 Any of those opposed to the motion, please say nay. Seeing none, the motion passes by the vote of 5-0. In favor. Thank you very much. We can move on to the second item. Application number 20-76 at 711. The applicant, Alternate Sign Group, is requesting architectural approval for new signage for property located at 1100 Royal Palm Beach Boulevard.
Lauren, applicant present on this one?
Nobody, not at this time.
Okay. Thank you. While Bradford gets his slides ready, I'll ask the commission if there are any ex parte communications with regard to 20-76 that need to be disclosed.
None.
No.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. The applicant is requesting architectural approval for wall signage for the installation of 2 wall signs, a monument sign, 2 directional signs, an ATM sign, window signage, and a canopy sign for a property located within the Crossroads Shopping Center, located at northeast corner of Royal Palm Beach Boulevard and Okeechobee Boulevard. Top elevation here on this slide is of the sign to be located on the north elevation. Bottom elevation illustration is the elevation for the sign to be located on the east elevation, facing into the shopping center. The top illustration here on this slide is of the directional signage. The bottom is of the monument style sign, which is very typical of what you see for 7-Elevens within the village. Here's an illustration of the mobile canopy sign that will be placed on the canopies. That concludes my presentation, and I'll turn the floor back over to you, Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Is the applicant present, Lauren?
No, he is not.
No problem. Any comments from the public?
Not at this time.
Okay, thank you. Any comments or questions from the commissioners?
Yes, I have one. Bradford, is the staff recommending approval? I wasn't clear on that one.
Yes, we are recommending approval of this application.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. No further questions or comments. Can I please have a motion?
Make a
I'd
motion.
like to make a motion to approve number 20-76 as read.
Thank you. Second?
I'll second.
Hey, let's all mute and let Adam speak, please.
I'm trying. It's okay.
Did you have a question, Adam?
No, I was just trying to make a motion again.
Oh, you had
What's
to.
that?
Thank you. All those in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed to the motion, say nay. Seeing no nays, the motion passed by a 5-0. Thank you very much. Next item on the agenda is application 20-63, Bella Terra. The applicant, GPA State Group, is requesting architectural approval for exterior paint on an existing building for a property located at 97 Bella Vista West.
Lauren, is the applicant present?
No, not at this time.
Thank you. Before Bradford begins his presentation, I'll ask if the commission has any ex parte communications with regard to application 20-63 that need to be disclosed.
No.
Thank you.
Okay, Adam, this one's got your name written all over it. Yeah, the applicant is requesting architectural approval to allow the painting of the existing perimeter wall for the Bella Terra subdivision located at the intersection of Bella Terra Way and State Road 7. The applicant is proposing to paint the wall Ligonier tan, 7717. This slide illustrates the proposed color up in the upper left-hand corner. There's not much of a color change associated with this application. Staff is recommending approval. Thank you, and I'll turn the floor back over to you, Chairman. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Are there any questions from the public?
Nope, not at this time.
Okay. Any questions or comments from the commissioners? I just have-
Always looking for improvement, so.
Yeah, I was just having one quick question. I noticed the wall over there. Is that the wall on the street or where all that grass is and rocks and stuff? Is that inside Bella or outside the property?
That is outside of Bella Terra.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did I have any intention of cleaning that up some? Or is that?
That is that, that 105th Avenue North
Mhm.
off of Southern Boulevard. There's
Yeah.
a dirt road that goes to an old aviation tower. There's like a 1 acre property back there. And that is the maintenance of that property owner.
Oh, okay. Because I was wondering where that was. I have not seen that in the front portion of Bella Terra.
No, it's not in the front, certainly not in the front.
Definitely not. Oh, okay, good. Thank you so much for that. Since there are no comments from the public, are there any comments or questions from the commissioner besides mine? Seeing none, can we have a motion?
I do have one quick question.
Sure.
You brought up a good point there. Who's responsible to keep that cleaned up, Bradford?
That's a good question. I have no idea who the property owner is there. It may be something worth shooting over to the code enforcement office.
What street did you say that was off of?
That is at the very end of 105th Avenue North. So where the new car dealership is going in off of Southern Boulevard. There's that. They're right off of they're at the corner of northeast corner of Southern Boulevard and 105th Avenue North. And if you go past the Ford dealership and past the Armsy Industrial General Office Warehouse Complex, and just keep on going, there's a dirt road that heads to probably about an acre old aviation site where they were, I guess, location beacons or whatever they had there. That was to service the airport.
That's the west end of their property.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So it is something we probably should have to address at some point, right?
And Commissioner Leland, yeah, I made a note. I'll speak with the code enforcement department. As Bradford said, this is not the current applicant's property. It's the adjoining property owner's issue. So
Right.
I'll relay in the appropriate forum.
Okay, thank you very much. We definitely want to keep the area neat and clean. So can I have a motion on this, please?
Adam?
I was making sure. Yeah, I move to approve application number 20-63 as submitted.
Thank you. And a second, please?
I'll second.
Thank you very much. All those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
All those oppose the motion, say nay. So the motion passed 5-0. Thank you very much. So that closes the P and Z local, and we're gonna move on to the
Wait,
next.
hold on, Madam
Anybody-
Chair. We do have reorganization on the P and Z agenda.
Oh, okay.
And just a couple of brief comments. This commission reorganized, I believe, in July. As I said at the beginning, the current chair or former chair relocated out of the village and is no longer able to serve on the commission. So he is therefore hasn't been at the last two meetings. So because of the vacancy and because of the timing of when you just recently reorganized and appointed him to the chair position, it seemed proper to have you reorganize again tonight to fill the seat. And as I said at the beginning, Commissioner Miller was moved up from his alternate seat and is now a full commission member. So what you have again tonight are two items under section 5 on the agenda, election of chairperson and election of vice chairperson.
Well, I would like to make a motion to appoint June Perrin as our new chairperson.
I will second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those
Thank you, guys.
opposed?
And I would,
I propose to make David the vice chair.
Oh, thanks.
I second that.
I'll second that too. So, congratulations, David.
Oh, yeah. You're back again too, so.
Thank you.
If we could get a formal vote on the vice chair motion.
Can we get a vote on the vice chair nomination, please? All those in favor, aye? Aye. Everybody said aye, right?
Aye, yeah.
Okay, good. Well, motion passed 5-0. Well,
Phil,
one,
could we do
3/4
now?
0. Thank you.
And now, Madam Chair, you can look for a motion to adjourn the P and Z.
Yes, I'd like to have a motion, please, to adjourn the P and Z meeting.
I'll make,
Wait,
well, we're stepping all over ourselves tonight, people. Come on.
now who made the motion?
Okay, I'll make a motion, we adjourn the meeting.
Can I get a second?
I'll
I
second.
second.
Thank you. And so with that, we will move on to the local planning meeting. Lauren,
I
thank
think you can tell that none of us have had any social infrastructure over the last few months, but that's okay. We're doing our best.
And you're gonna let the record show that the attendance for LPA is the same as planning and zoning.
Oh, thank you so much, Lauren. I very much appreciate it. Can we get approval of the minutes of the last meeting, which was August 11th? Oh, welcome to the local planning meeting of September 22nd. Can I get approval of the minutes from the August 11th planning and zoning meeting, please?
Well, I'll make a motion to approve those minutes.
I'll second.
Thank you so much, guys. All those in favor? Say aye.
Aye.
And you, all those opposed, please say nay. Motion passed 5-0. Thank you very much. So the first item on the local planning agenda is application 2072. It's a zoning text change. The applicant Nelson Padeso is requesting a zoning text amendment to amend chapter 26, zoning at section 26-89 to allow birthing centers as a special exception use in the general commercial zoning district, specifically proposed for 11551 Southern Boulevard.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Lauren, do we have the applicant on the line?
Yes, we do.
Applicant, can you state your name for the record? Lauren, do we have them unmuted?
Yes, he's unmuted.
What's his,
Yes,
his
good
name?
evening all. My name is, good evening. My name is Nelson Posada.
Thank you, sir. I'll go ahead and swear you in. Do you swear affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, sir?
I do.
Thank you, sir. And I'll make a couple introductory remarks and then turn the floor back over to you. Just for the commission's information, this is an applicant-driven zoning text amendment, as the chair indicated. And as your agenda item summary suggests, the applicant is requesting to add birthing centers to as a special exception use in the general commercial zoning district. So the definition that's in the ordinance that's part of your backup does two things. It provides the definition, and it also adds to the list of special exception uses in the CG zoning district birthing centers. So this is language provided by the applicant that village staff has reviewed through the TSR process. We did ask for a few modifications, which the applicant made. Bradford is also on, but I believe at this time, unless Bradford has anything further, the applicant can make what presentation they have for tonight.
Yes, good evening, all. Basically, the birthing center model is really nothing more than a medical facility. There are several birth centers in the county of West Palm Beach or Palm Beach County, and this is at a birthing center. It's really just one of the services that are provided out of an OBGYN practice or a medical facility. The facility does not perform any outpatient surgical services. It's nothing surgical. It is basically identifying women that are at low risk birth for natural birth delivery. It's vaginal birth, and it's a limited amount of women that qualify for this type of birthing. We do have contracts with Palms West Hospital, and we are under a mile away from the hospital in the event that a patient did have complications in the natural birth process, where we would go ahead and obviously our obstetricianist from our practice would go with the patient to the hospital and finish the delivery process there, and we would take that course, whether it be continuing the natural birth process or cesarean or whatever the case is. But the actual facility is a medical facility, and the statute in Florida, when you read the statute on the first paragraph, it actually starts where a birth center is not an outpatient surgical center. It is a medical facility, or as a OBGYN facility would work. So that's basically just to clarify what it is that we're doing. It's basically OBGYN practices done by a physician and his or her midwives.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Are there any comments from the public for us?
Not at this time, June. No.
Okay, thank you. Are there any comments or questions from the commissioners? Thank you. I'd just like to make one comment as a woman on the board here. I think it's very good to have a birthing center like that, because I believe a lot of women are going that way now, because it's a healthy way to go also, for the parent, for the mother and the child. Since there are no other questions or comments, can I please have a motion? Can I please have a motion if there's no comments or questions? David and Phil, please go for it.
I'll make a motion, we approve application number 27.
Adam,
Thank you. Thank you. All those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed to the motion, please say nay. The motion passed 5-0. Thank you very much.
Thank you all. I appreciate you listening, and I'm really looking forward to providing a really good service to Royal Palm Beach and the surrounding counties.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your disposition on the call.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Good meeting, Jim.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Vice Chair. Thank you. Anything else that we have to address?
I make a motion that we adjourn the meeting.
We make a suggestion that we adjourn the meeting. Can I have a second on that?
I'll second that.
Before we adjourn, I'd like to have a question. Mitty, I mentioned it to you earlier, and you said we'll have an appropriate time for me to ask the question?
Yes, sir. Is it something that you can ask me, or is it a question for the commission? Is it something you want
It's
me to call
something-
you about?
No, it's something that I can ask the commission.
Okay, go
And
ahead.
and the question is, why don't we say the Pledge of Allegiance? That's my question. When we
And I-
start the meetings.
I think the answer, if I may, and Madam Chair Bradford, you can step in, but at least where I am, I think these virtual meetings, there haven't been Pledge of Allegiances because people may not have flags where they are. Where you are, sir, there is a flag, but at least where I am, there isn't. So I think that's been the position for all public meetings. I've been involved in just so that people are not, so that it's done right, and if there are not flags,
That's a great point, Mitty, is most people don't have an American flag in their, where they're doing these remote meetings from.
I agree.
The school district actually will project an image of the flag on the screen, so that way everyone can kind of face the flag that's on their screen. That's how they handle it.
Who does it that way?
Okay, well, moving forward, maybe we can do that.
Ray, I was just gonna say, I'll speak with the village manager. I'll bring up the concern, and I'll call you to report back.
Okay,
Yeah, but and
That's-
let us know what the
all I
council does also, please. Village council. Another council meeting. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Ray, for bringing up that.
Well, hopefully we'll be live again soon.
Yeah, do you have any idea when that's happening?
Let's get through Labor Day, 14 days.
Thank you. All right, yeah, gentlemen, I guess that's the end of the meeting. I appreciate all of you attending, and I will see you at the next meeting.
Good
Okay?
night, everyone.
Good night, evening, all right?
Thank you all.
Stay safe.
Good night.
Right.
Good night, everyone.
Have a good evening.